Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Julie Chrisley makes another hair change after prison release. Julie Chrisley underwent a makeover after she was pardoned for her financial crimes and released from prison. The Chrisley Knows Best alum was photographed with shoulder-length blonde hair while stopping to take photos with two young fans, according to photos shared via TikTok on Sunday. She glammed up with pink eyeshadow and a peach-tone blush. Chrisley, 52, wore a blue blouse and jeans for the outing. According to the reality star's fans, she asked to take a photo with them. She returned to her roots after stepping out with brown and gray hair on May 29, one day after she was let go from the Federal Medical Center in Lexington, CA. At the time, Chrisley was spotted leaving a butcher shop and hopping into a car while in Nashville, Tennessee. The TV personality's 28-year-old son, Chase Chrisley, insisted his mom wouldn't be returning to blonde despite asking her to reconsider. "My mother is an angel. Her hair is darker now," he told Entertainment Tonight last month. "I'm like, Mama, we gotta go back to platinum blonde," and she was like, "I'm not doing that," Chase quipped. Chase also shared that his dad, Todd Chrisley, got jacked in the gym after he worked out almost every day. Todd, 56, was locked up at the federal prison camp in Pensacola, FLE, for the same crimes as Julie. The couple, who have maintained their innocence, were convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud in June 2022 and received a combined 19 years in prison. After 2 years behind bars, President Trump pardoned Todd and Julie on May 27. The Chrisley's attorneys told Page 6 that the pardon corrects a deep injustice. Julie Chrisley is a woman reborn, not just figuratively, but quite literally from her roots up. The reality TV matriarch, who captured America's imagination on Chrisley Knows Best, has recently made headlines again, this time not for her legal battles or her marriage, but for something much more intimate, much more empowering: her hair. The Chrisley we once knew, the blonde, polished woman who seemed effortlessly glamorous, has gone through a dramatic transformation. After her release from prison, many fans expected a temporary change in style, a small symbol of renewal. But Julie has gone much further. She's made another bold hair change, swapping her previously blonde locks for something rich, deep, and completely different. Picture this: Julie sitting in the stylist chair, surrounded by her team of hair innovators, letting the past flow away with every snip of the scissors and brushstroke of color. There's something profoundly cinematic about this moment: a woman shedding an old skin, letting her true self emerge. The final result is a dramatic dark chocolate brown color with rich caramel highlights, a dramatic departure from her previously platinum blonde look. This rich, multi-dimensional shade adds a softness to her features and highlights her piercing blue eyes, making them seem even more vivid. The color, blended by her celebrity stylist, is a perfect match for her skin tone, adding warmth and depth to her appearance. It signals a new era for Julie, a woman who is not afraid to change, grow, and become something more. The cut itself has gone from shoulder length to a sleek, sophisticated choppy bob with face-framing bangs. The bangs, cut just above her eyebrows, add a youthful, playful touch, a dramatic contrast to the more traditional hairstyles she wore on her show. The texture in the cut brings movement and softness, reflecting a newfound freedom in her soul. It's a style meant to be lived in, tossed by the breeze, and styled effortlessly. A literal embodiment of letting go and embracing whatever comes next. Fans were quick to react. Within minutes of posting photos of her new look on Instagram, Julie's comments were filled with messages of shock, admiration, and love. "Who is this glamorous woman? Julie, you look 10 years younger. Your transformation is a symbol of renewal. We're cheering you on from afar." The support flowed in from friends to classic Hollywood icon Sophia Loren, noting how Julie's rich hair color and dramatic cut seemed to channel the glamorous allure of the 1960s Italian cinema queen. There were also those who called her a modern-day phoenix, rising from the ashes of her past, stronger, more stylish, and more herself than ever. This dramatic change isn't just about a new hair color or a fresh cut. It's a powerful symbol of transformation. After serving her time and enduring the media scrutiny that came with it, Julie is choosing to tell her own story. Not through a courtroom or a reality TV episode, but through her appearance. It's a form of rebirth, a renewal of her soul, a literal shedding of her past in exchange for a future filled with hope. Behind the scenes, sources close to Julie say this change reflects a deep internal journey. Julie has done a lot of soul-searching in the last year. She's come to realize that who she was before isn't necessarily who she wants to be going forward. Her new look is a manifestation of that, a way to say, "This is me now." Some say the color change was a way to detach herself from her former, more sheltered lifestyle and connect with her true desires. The rich chocolate brown reflects maturity, depth, and a newfound confidence. The bangs, a style often associated with a rebel-like spirit, symbolize her willingness to break free from whatever kept her feeling trapped. The cut itself, a sophisticated, choppy bob, signals a dramatic departure from her previously more traditional, shoulder-length style. It's a cut that says, "I'm not afraid to take risks. I'm not afraid to be myself." The softness and movement reflect her ability to navigate whatever comes her way with grace and confidence. For Julie, this isn't just about looking different. It's about honoring the person she's become. It's about choosing a style that resonates with her soul, a reflection of her renewal, her transformation, and her future. Some say hair holds memories, a kind of physical timeline of a person's experiences. If that's true, then by cutting it and coloring it, Julie has symbolically cut away the chapters of her past. The rich brown tones symbolize maturity and rebirth. The face-framing bangs reflect a fresh start, and the movement in the cut suggests a woman ready to move forward, gracefully, boldly, and with confidence. This dramatic change comes at a perfect time in her life. Julie is reconnecting with her children, her marriage, and herself. She's redefining her future on her own terms. Whatever comes next, whether it's a return to television, a venture into business, or simply a quieter, more private life, Julie is making sure she does it while honoring her true self. The transformation has already ignited conversations about renewal, transformation, and the power of change. It shows us that we all have the ability to reinvent ourselves, no matter our past. Whether it's through a dramatic hair color, a new cut, or a total lifestyle change, we have the power to become whatever we wish to be. As Julie Chrisley steps into this new era, rich in color, texture, and confidence, fans will be cheering her on, not just for her style, but for the woman she's become. Her dramatic hair change is more than a superficial shift. It's a deep, soulful affirmation that she is ready to write the next chapters of her story on her own terms.